Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Yeah.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Sure did.
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
Good thing I brought this.
Proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
You know, I'm going
That's
to
it
see him
then.
right now.
The end of the eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
That's the
I'm
plan.
gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot.
And you're currently in jail.
Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
You know, I could take the mask to Nozar right now. Because I'm going to see... Oh, never mind. Hey, Nozar. Hey, Nozar.
Eyes up here, sister!
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians is beyond me. Your impatience does not hasten the Tenakth, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Too bad.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Hi, Varl.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry. Can't do it.
Go talk to your friend, Aloy.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl. Hi, Aaron. What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
How did you
Supporting
think
fire?
that would go,
Yeah,
Aloy?
locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Aaron
Let it through,
has a
boys.
point.
Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Oh, great. You are gonna get kidnapped or dead. You are gonna get killed in 20 seconds to prove the savagery of the Tenakth.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
That's the plan.
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
No, you're gonna...
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, Varl, have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2? You remember the one time Lenny and Arthur are running away from things, and Lenny goes first? Like the one time Lenny goes first? You remember how that scene ended for Lenny? Didn't end well for Lenny. Varl is not surviving this scene.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Try more explanation.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja.
Also, you're the guy we're supposed to save, but
She's
you're calling
Nora
yourself a
from
marshal.
The Savage East. And if she
Interesting.
seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
That's me.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But
it's not the only thing the Sun King wants me to have.
With the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
Yeah, but you're causing trouble.
I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Do you have 20 minutes for me to explain? Do you have 20 minutes for me to explain? How fast can Aloy sum up the whole thing in a vaguely truthful way that isn't going to just blow all the shit to shit? Meridian, you remember when a Meridian was attacked by Giant Machine, right? Well, there's another giant machine. Only I can kill it. It's out there. That's vaguely true. It doesn't touch on the whole Gaia thing, but the whole Gaia thing might take a... Yeah, let me explain. No, it's too much. Let me sum up. Buttercup is Mary Humperdinck in a little less than half an hour. Tell me about your tattoos, man.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yes.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Awesome.
Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
Done it.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth.
Mm-hmm.
To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So, to sum up, this pasty-faced motherfucker got kidnapped by the savage dark-skinned dudes and was forced to serve them and became their leader, as is his wont. Did Rudyard Kipling write this plot?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
That's convenient.
I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last.
You've clearly been practicing.
The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
So do you want to hear my part? Because, listen, here, I can be all dramatic and be like, I am the descendant of the savior of the... No, you don't care. I need to go west. Let me go west. You go home.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists.
Aloy, are you on the wrong side of the line?
It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion.
Again, that's
so
me.
I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
No, it's just the one of me. He's tagging along.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Hey! Hello, Mohawk guys.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
Aloy is definitely on the Tenakth side of the line.
I could only convince a few. He isn't
I
yet
suppose she does have the hall pass dagger there.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it.
I have the hall pass dagger.
You have it after the embassy.
Okay, so all that Aloy jumping out of the door accomplished was she got to have a nice chat for the 20 minutes it took for the embassy to happen as planned.
The Karja have opened the gates.
20 minutes! 20 minutes went past. That's it. That's all she did. She's fucking Indiana Jones up in here.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Uh-oh.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Uh-oh.
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
Oh dear.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
She brought friends, didn't she? Oh. Oh no. Oh, she brought her robot chocobo.
Lancers! Form up!
Oh boy. Oh. Oh no, oh no.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Cauldron, probably.
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Oh no!
Get to cover!
Hey, there's still time for Varl to not survive this seed.
No!
Oh boy. Oh, this has gone very poorly.
Archers! Keep them back!
Oh dear. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Are we lucky enough for Studious Vladis to not survive this scene?
Left
Probably
flank
not.
to the Karja! Run them down!
Oh boy. Oh, problem.
They're not gonna make it.
Aloy, you might wanna do something. Oh,
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
You know, Vladis, that's a great way to... Well, not exactly sad about that.
Karja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
The fuck do you mean you don't have a shot? They're people on giant... They're huge targets! Pick one! Oh no. Well done. Oh. Oh, you got speared and dragged. Oh. You might have survived that.
What happened? Can you see?
It's a fucking massacre, Varl.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Great work, Aloy. You've invited more of
Get
them.
ready!
Well, shit. Okay.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
They're onto us.
Here they come!
What do we do other than stand in fire? Don't stand in fire, Aloy.
Man
For the
down!
sacred land! Here's ammo.
Get to your positions!
I can't fucking shoot. I can't shoot.
This isn't a battle.
Hey, I hit one.
You've got no mouth now. Give them cover. Kill them all! Their honor is yours. Man down!
Oh, hi.
It just won't die.
Wasn't enough.
You're
Okay,
going
reload,
down.
reload. Hey, oh, hi. Still alive. Oh, now you're not.
Here it comes. Machine down. Get the rider. On that rope. Think you can hunt me?
Being up here is probably a bad idea. Hey, wait. If I'm up here, can't I just use my tripcaster?
She's injured. Engage that target.
Aloy, get some ammo.
Cut them all down.
I can't believe they're not hitting me in this obvious hit me position, but you know what? If it works, it works.
I'll take this one.
Check on them.
Let's wipe them out.
Cover fire!
I'm gonna take this one out. We got this. Now they're scared.
Okay. It was nice of the good guy Tenakth to wear blue feathers and the bad guy Tenakth to wear red feathers. Oh! Oh, you got... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're quite dead. Yep, you're also quite dead. Sorry.
They got one of the marshals. Shoot her! Whoa! Watch the shrapnel! There!
I gotta think fast.
Let me know if you need any help!
Yep, make more. That's how you do this, Aloy.
You got it!
Okay, where did my perch go? My perch was helpful. Claw back up to my perch.
Take her down!
Perch!
You hit her!
Oh, you destroyed my perch! My perch! My beautiful perch! Okay, make more bombs, make more bombs, make more bombs. Throw more bombs. Throw more bombs. Dodge. Great. Critical strike. Nope, didn't get there fast enough. Okay. Yep, you need kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom. Ow!
Relief.
Okay, you're dead. Super. Okay, where are we going? Oh, you exist. Oh, well, you're dead. Seriously? Well, that killed you. Hi, Varl. What do we need to...
Now you can wipe them out!
Yeah, I'm stronger than you. Okay then.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, do you have a cyber kite?
You're next, girl.
You have a shield.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Which also becomes a... Okay, how are we gonna...
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Okay, so just blow the man up. Got it. Hi, I have bombs.
I gotta get through that shield.
What do you think what are the bombs for, Aloy?
This battle is done!
Yeah, charge me, fucko.
There, now's my chance.
Oh, look. Charging me was a bad idea. You dummy. Also, you can't reach me. I'm up here now. Sucks to be you.
Give it up.
Oh. Okay. It's worth a shot.
My shield's regenerated.
again.
We can break his guard.
Dumb fucker.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me!
He lost his hat. It's true, he did. Also, can I make more? I cannot make more tripwires. No problem. Okay, well.
I can't shoot without ammo.
Don't need to shoot without ammo, Aloy.
I'm gonna break that shield!
Are you?
Why am I hitting him with acid? Man, it would help if I could aim. Like at all. Like a tiny little bit. And flap!
That shield's not gonna save you!
Okay, come on.
Let's end this!
Let's not. Well, actually, let's actually end this, because I'm gonna kill you to death until you're dead.
Pain's exciting.
Ow.
Give it
ow,
up!
ow, 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 ow. Come here. Come here. Stop stabbing me! Okay, can I change what I have equipped mid-battle? Because that would be nice. I want my other trip caster. Yes. Shock trip caster. Give me that. Let's equip it in place of the explosive one. Because I might have ammo for the shock one.
There.
Okay, come get me.
You're not stopping me!
Come get me, shit fuck.
You
stupid motherfucker!
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Excellent. Alright, that was fun. Varl, did you survive this scene? Oh, you lost an arm.
Now.
Hey, Varl! You survived this scene.
You're going on without me, aren't you?
That's the plan.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Yeah, where the fuck was he? Why didn't he he's probably drunk.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Yeah, they gave us the whole plan. Now we know the plan. If they didn't soliloquize, it just would have been a random attack. We can't have that.
It's salvage time, boys.
Well, there is indeed a lot of salvaging to do.
Don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Ooh. Now we have a glider.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre.
Means
What
you're
will
in
you
charge.
do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West.
Great.
The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
Didn't we
I don't know.
discover that,
But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them, see if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border, but why...
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Yeah, the West is so forbidden, except for everyone who goes there. Tell me 5 things. Oh, God. Okay, tell me 5 things which branch into more things.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then the Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot.
Of course.
Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate.
So they're the Krogan.
Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
Awesome.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage.
That's bad
You'd
for
think
farming
that'd make them
folk.
open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Remnants of a forgotten war in the southwest of the United... Oh, crap. We're going to New Vegas, aren't we?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Or both. Could be both.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Mm-hmm. And by the time we get there, they will have abandoned it because Regala is maybe the second to final boss? It's quite a possibility.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As the cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Yeah, I have heard that there might be a camp up north.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
Well, Nazar...
At least Nazar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Okay. Could you also, before we delve into the Karja response, can we make clear that this was not the Tenakth as a united organization betraying the embassy? Because, like, man, there could be an Avad heel turn coming where he just wildly overreacts to this and invades, and turns out the Karja are actually the bad guys again.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion.
Yeah.
Sun King Avad won't risk it.
Fair.
That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Yeah, it seems like the best response to this from the Karja perspective is to just, put more guards at the border, be very careful when it comes to arranging another embassy, and let the Tenakth handle the Tenakth civil war. Injecting yourselves into that situation is a bad idea.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
They were just standing there waiting for me to end that. Okay.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, you better. Absolutely better. All right, let's fill up our medicine pouch and fill up our self pouch. Okay. So, well, that was eventful. We have met several new antagonists, and here we have one more tutorial. The Shield Wing is an energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and glide. Okay. Is there a convenient jumpy-on-y point?
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, A backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Yeah, that's all. Just, simple stuff. But indeed...
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
Great.
But what's his angle? Why help Tenakth rebels?
Sow chaos. Make it easier for you to get through. Alright, now can we deploy this thing and just see how it feels? Oh.
It worked! Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Oh, don't say that! Fucking famous last words, Aloy. I guess I can leap off just about any cliff now. Oh, don't ever say that. Oh, don't ever say that. But, yeah, you can probably leap off of just about any cliff now. Oh, boy. Okay. So we have made a couple of friends. Lawin here is probably a friend. We made some friends who then immediately died.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
We spent 20 minutes listening to that dude's life story for that dude to not even survive the cutscene. So, great. We're going to gather a whole bunch of materials here and then find a campfire and save. For the folks on YouTube, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next time, we will continue journeying west. We will go west. We will go all of the west. Look at all of this west. Look at all of this west that we still have to discover. There is so much west, and we will go into some of it next time. But for now, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.